Good day, friends. It is me, HLModTech, and if you're looking behind me, that is my sweet spiral slide that I created for my playground. It's time to add something else, so let's get cracking. Alrighty, friends, so if you have not built the spiral slide, I will have a link up here in the corner so you can get to that lesson and build this nifty little spiral slide and staircase. If you have it built, well, let's get cracking on building a swing set. Alright, let's start by getting our work plane oriented so that we're looking towards the front. I'm going to hold down shift and drag, and I'm going to build my swing set over in this area. I want to use an awesome part on the featured page called the bent pipe. When you bring the bent pipe out, we are just going to change some parameters. Make sure you type these numbers and then click the next box or press enter for them to happen. We're doing size 4, size 2. We are doing an arc diameter of 5. We are doing a bend angle of 135. We're going to do a lead in of 40, and we're going to do a lead out of 40. When you press enter, you may notice that looks a little bit like a swing set side. I'm going to zoom in on it with fit view, and then when we rotate, if you stay close to the shape, it only takes one spin, or 22.5 degrees, to get it so it's lined up. I'm going to look at it from a corner, and I'm going to stand it up, once again rotating it close to the shape till I get 90 degrees, or just type 90 in the box. Then I'm going to press D to drop it to the right height. You can see that now that's pretty similar in scale to our awesome little slide. And we can have our second piece by just doing Control D and nudging it across. We need to make the bar that's going to go across. We're going to go back to the main page, or basic shapes, and just bring out a cylinder. We need to make it round, and we're going to hold down shift and shrink it and type the number 4. When we do that, remember it shrinks on every side, and then we're going to stretch it up and make it size 70. That's going to be the length of our swing set. From a corner, we need to rotate it 90 degrees. It may be easiest to just click on that white box, type 90, and then we want to line it up with our shapes. We're going to do it in 2 steps. I'm going to hold shift, and I'm going to click on the one on the left. I'm going to choose a line. I'm going to make that one the master, and I want it to align to the back. And, so it's easier to see, I'm going to hit this corner view. I want it aligned to the middle. And then I also want it aligned to the top. That lines up pretty darn sweet. I'm going to click back on my pipe and make it purple so it matches. You could pick any color you wanted, but I'm going to just stay with purple. And then I'm going to turn on a bevel of 2. And that way, if we zoom in on this end, you can see it looks a little bit more nifty. It tapers in. To get these 2 sides to line up, I'm going to shift select. This time I'm going to make the pipe the master. I'm going to hit a line, make the pipe the master, and just move it to that end. And you can see it is groovy and already looks like a swing set. Grab the 3 of them and hit group. Let's make some quick seats for our swing set, and let's do that with the round roof. When you bring the round roof out, let's change its measurements to 12 by 7. And also choose 7 for the height. This is upside down at the moment, but hopefully you can see the trick I'm going to do. If I do Control D and make a second one a hole, now let's click on that height and change it from 7 to 6. We're taking away 1 millimeter there. So then if we take away 2 millimeters here, it'll split evenly. I'm going to type 10 and press enter. And now when we align those, I'm going to make the blue one the master, click align, and I'm going to group it. And you can see that looks like a swing set seat. I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees. Notice if I stay close to the middle, it does those easily. If I come out, it goes 1 degree at a time, which is a little more difficult. So that's why I'm staying close, to make it look like a seat on a swing set. I'm going to use this same shape to make the handles by using Control D or hitting the duplicate button, and then I'm going to raise it up on top of the shape. When I hit D, it drops up there, and then I want to flip it. I want to flip it vertically, and I also want to rotate it 90 degrees. Once I've got it rotated, I'm going to squeeze it thin, and I'm going to zoom in so I can see it better with fit view, and I'm going to just put it on that edge. I can easily now use the black handles to stretch it so it fits exactly the way it's supposed to be, and I'm going to take the height and lower it down 1 click or 2 clicks until it looks just the way I want. I'm going to click on that and do Control D, and now I can use the arrow keys to just nudge it across to the other side, and we have just made an awesome seat. I'm going to grab the 2 handles and I'm going to make them a cool gray. I'm going to grab the seat and I'm going to make it black. When I grab the 3 of them, I can then group them and, of course, turn on multicolor. I'm going to put the work plane back on the ground. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees so it matches the slide. If we zoom out, you'll be able to see how that lines up the way we want. I'm going to click on our swing set and do a fit view so I've got a better view of where we're at. I'm going to get it close. I'm going to grab the entire swing set. I'm going to click a line, and I just really want it centered. I'm going to go left or right to the spot where I want it so somebody can swing on it. Control up to raise it in the air, and now we need to attach it with some little cylinders. We are going to bring out a cylinder. Once again, hold down Shift and squish it. Type size 1 for how thin we want it to be. So I can see where I'm trying to lift, I'm going to zoom in, stretch that one a little bit up, and I'm going to type 45 and press enter. Now when I choose fit view, I can see how big I just made it. I'm going to put it in place. You can see it's quite high, but I'm going to just lift it up so that it's connected. Let's double check to make sure that it is. I'm going to do Control up to go up one more chunk. I want it down just a little, so I'm going to do Control down with it set at a 0.5 grid. And then I want to sink this in so that it matches the middle of that post. With that perfect, I'm going to do Control D and nudge it across with my arrow keys. I can zoom in to take a peek and see how well I lined it up. That's pretty groovy. Now I'm going to grab the whole assembly and group it. If the multicolor doesn't work, then I would just simply turn on multicolor. Let's do Control D to make another one. Nudge it to where we want, and Control D again, so that we end up with 3 awesome swings on our swing set. Alright friends, we've got one more thing before we wrap it up. I want this to be flat on the bottom, so let's bring out a large hole cube. Let's stretch it across. I'm going to use the black handle to make it plenty wide, and I'm only going to make it 1 millimeter high. You can see if we look at it from an edge, that's going to cut that pretty flat. Instead, I'm going to change it to 2 millimeters high though. And I'm going to drop it to the work plane. That you can see is going to slice it off perfect. I'm going to grab the swing set pieces and group them. And then I'm going to grab the whole thing and drop it to the work plane, and you can see that it is nice and flat. Friends, if you do keep watching, there will be a video for how to make the swings so they actually move. And of course, friends, if you made something awesome, don't forget you can use the Send To button to actually go down and create a link that you can generate, copy, and send to me at Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. I am HLModTech on all 3. Or you can shoot me an email. I'm HLModTech@gmail. Or you could also visit the HLModTech.com website. Lastly, friends, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you got a question, comment, or suggestion, add it down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, and last but not least, hit that notification bell if you want to be the first to know when there's a brand new video from me, HLModTech. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.